We are. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media. So if you're looking to earn an extra income, you're looking to monetize your brand with supplements and premium skincare, then absolutely drop hashtag hybrid for the ones that are wanting to earn 500, 1,000 pounds, and absolutely. But today I wanted to talk about not settling for crumbs. Hey Max, how are you, love? And I think this is something that will give you guys a bit of insight of how you guys can do it. Because sometimes you're like, oh, I don't have that girlfriend, so I'm going to settle for like what I have. When ultimately it's even for the job that you want or the vision that you have, or I'm just going to go for this and not aim for high, right? We always say aim for the stars, but then you could fall on, the moon or whatever. But I want you guys, or go into the clouds, whatever that's not that quote is. But I got inspired because in order for you to grow, in order for you to override and not settle for crumbs, you got to know what you want. But you don't know what you don't want. You don't know what you don't want, but if you don't search for it, you're never going to find it, right? And so I really want you to understand we're going to go over three things, which is number one, we're going to go over own your story. Number two, we're going to go over standards. And number three, we're going to go over learn, right? And I'm going to give you a couple of ideas of everything happens for a reason. Everything overrides for a reason. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, my love? Samantha, right? But you got to understand that number one, you have to own your story. It's easy. The word blame, BLAME, has the word lame, but it also has the word me. In order for us to have an issue, there has to be two, right? For me to have had a up last year, it had to be two people. It couldn't have just been one person. Now, yes, he decided because he was like, I don't love you no more. Okay, perfect. But I had to also take responsibility of something that did not work in the relationship, right? And so once you own the finger of blaming and you turn it to, okay, what can I do? How can I overcome? How can I override this? How can I be a better person, Natalie? How can I be a better person, Jonathan? How can I be a better person, Clara? How can I be a better person, Melissa, right? How can I be that better person so then I can own who I am, right? Because confidence comes, it's not like, oh, you got it. Confidence doesn't come like, oh, I got everything. I know it. I'm the best. No, no, no. Confidence is just like me going to CrossFit every single day at the same time and just doing the same thing. And I know some of y'all, yeah, but Liv, you got so much confidence. I'm no different than you guys. I still have like wild and wicked thoughts at times, right? I still am super empathetic. I still cry. I am just like you guys. The only difference is as I build confidence, it's what can you do every single day? What can you do, Sasha, every single day? What can you do, Jonathan? What can you do, Max? What can you do, Maru Demachu? What can you do? Right? Like, what can you do automatically all the time? But when you own your story and say, okay, I don't like my story right now, how am I going to get to the other side, right? I always tell you, I always talk about network marketing where you can build an income, right? Where you can build having an extra income on social media or offline. That's really up to you. But stop complaining about the fact that I can't buy things. You can't. You just got to decide what is your priority. I still remember when somebody says, yeah, I don't have like the money to start a business, but the day after she had a tattoo. I'm like, your priorities are just different. That's fine. And some of y'all be like, that's deep. Yeah, you're not hungry for change. Why? Because it's easy to stay living on, I don't know, government membership or government money. But for you to change, you got to change. So if you're looking for your income and you're committed to change, then automatically this is the number two for you. You got to have standards. And you guys know when I do business, I always have standards. You have to, if you want us to work together, you have to have empathy. You have to have excellence. You have to have energy, and you have to have execution. Now, I'm not asking you to have the same energy as me, okay? But I'm asking if I say something, you do it. Why? Because execution is what makes us not be into the procrastination mode. And the thing is, energy, people have bought the drink from me without even knowing exactly what it was inside of it. They were just like, I see your energy. I want the same thing. Where can I get it? Now, yes, does it help with like the energy, the focus, the concentration? If you got crazy, wild ADHD, a bit like me, where your brain just goes at 3,000 miles. Yes, absolutely. That it has helped me just being able to process things, focus, and my concentration. Absolutely. Link above. You can get it, or you can drop hashtag chakra, right? Or whatever you want, the red juice. But because I know my standard, same as the next person that I will be meeting, I will get married to. That's it. Why are you so like secure? I know what I want. A man that knows what he wants, a woman that knows what they want, you're unstoppable. Don't stop me in front of like Mike. You're not stopping me. You can tell me anything you want about network marketing. It's the best model. Is it perfect? No. But is it the one where you can build from scratch by having an auto-ship on taking care of your body, looking better, feeling better? How many times have I been ID'd? And I'm the same age as Rihanna. Now I'll take it as a compliment because I look good. But because I take care of this last thing, which I'm going to share right now, which is in order for you to not settle for crumbs, there's another thing that you need to know. You need to learn. And some of y'all be like, yeah, but I want to earn before I learn. You can't. You got to learn. What is the word in learn? Learn. There's after the L, there's earn. You cannot learn before you and then learn. Well, you can't earn before you learn. You got to know the tactics. You got to know how to connect with people. You got to know. And I was talking to somebody was wanting to know, okay, how does it work the business, right? Well, you find people, you ask the question, and then after that, you show them the opportunity. And then if you want to build the business and duplicate it, then after you teach others. That's it. 3 steps. Just like when you try the drink, you use the product, you talk about it, you demo it. It's in my stories, it's here, right? Nothing more complicated. But we make things so complicated because we think it has to be complicated when at the end of the day, it has to be just super easy. When you guys go on a date, how does it work? You connect with the person. You ask the question. Then you set the date. And then you go. Simple. It's the same. Right? But I think sometimes we're so much into like, oh, but I want... No. It's not complicated. It's just you need to stay at that level where this is where you're heading. Staying at that level is such a big thing because it's deciding. Deciding that I'm going to go to the gym at 6 a.m. every single morning is difficult. Holding it there and going every single day is a challenge, right? I know Sasha goes to the gym every single day. Hey, my love. Hey, Evangelina. How are you? Right? Going at that place is the same thing. Keeping it is very different because it requires being disciplined. It requires showing up all the time. It requires sticking to the same thing all the time. Going on a date is great, but deciding to go on it and to go again and to connect the still energy and to still love the person at the same time, it requires work. Some of y'all are like, yeah, I want to be loved. Yeah, but at the same time, you got to keep the love. You got to find new ideas. It's all about that. So not settling is the 3 tactics of owning your story. What is it that you're not having, right? Number 2, what are the standards that I will have? And if you're looking to earn extra income, absolutely. Drop #hybrid. You have to have excellence, energy, empathy, execution, absolutely. And last thing is you got to learn before you earn. You got to learn the tactics of how to talk to someone. You got to also learn that maybe your mistakes weren't good and what you're not going to bring in the next relationship, right? Mine was communication. I'll be honest with you. I sometimes don't, and I know I talk a lot, but my communication sometimes was like, it was non-existent because I'm like, I'm expecting you to do something that I would expect you to do, right? So I had to work on that. Same as understanding, like, as I'm working at CrossFit, like, what products work better for my skin? Like, what products work better for less bloating, which was the supplements. I had to understand which one, like, was better for me, right? We have capsules, aminos. It's not my favorite, but I know, like, the Active Ice is the number one for me, burning the fat, for me having the energy, right? And so automatically I shifted into that. So hopefully this resonates. If it does, absolutely. If you are looking to make an extra income using social media, or you're looking just to make it offline, you're looking to, as Christmas is coming, to have like a bit of, no, it's not a bit, having money to be able to buy the gifts or whatever you're supposed to do for Christmas, if you celebrate or not, or into New Year, absolutely drop #hybrid. I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. And if this message didn't resonate, doesn't matter. Share with a friend. Maybe that will resonate with them. Talk to you later. Bye.